Okay, the title is not clickbait, but it is kind of a meme, I guess, because no, I don't know what a portal is, but I will be talking about the astrology of August 8th, because why not? If people want to use this day and feel like it's going to be important for them, then let's get into describing it. Of course, first, going to do the fit check, because I film right before I go out generally, so I'm all ready. Balancing on top of a suitcase here. So I've worn this set a few times, usually on like beach destinations, and it is from Princess Polly. I actually got it before going to Denver in February, which was fucking weird, but I guess it was spring summer collection. The pants are very comfortable. They do the thing. These things always stick out, so if you're ever around me and I'm wearing this, please do let me know, because they're everywhere. And then I'm wearing this necklace from Parts of Four, which is a store in Paris that I visited. Hair is already a mess because it's windy as fuck out here in Mykonos. If I show you, you're not gonna be able to hear me, so just bear with me here. Thoroughly enjoying this trip. Mykonos is a lot too windy for my taste, and I would say it has there's better Greek islands, like I'm sure, and I'm excited to visit them maybe in another part of my life, but for now I am here, and we're going to Scorpios after this. If you know Scorpios, we're doing sunset there. Apparently that's a cool thing to do. We ate there like 3 nights ago but didn't get sunset. The vegan options were very good. So I will say that the kale tabbouleh salad, incredible. The greens, great. The green beans, great. So I'm going to talk about August 8th. Let's get into it. 1 minute 43 seconds in. Not bad timing for a fit check. So August 8th, 8/8. What day is it? It's going to be a Monday. Cute. I was born on a Monday. The moon will be in Sagittarius early on. I just know this because I just did a TikTok on it. So the moon is in Sagittarius, and the moon in Sagittarius is much better energy if you want to do any of your plant medicines, your manifesting. That's going to be much better than when the moon moves into Capricorn. 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. You can convert to your time zone in Europe or Asia otherwise. But having the moon in Sagittarius is just entirely much more conducive for just about anything that you're going to want to do, because once the moon moves into Capricorn, it's in what's called its antithesis, which is like being in a foreign country. The moon rules the opposite sign of Cancer, which is its home sign. So when it's in the sign opposite to that, it's like being away from where it's comfortable. It doesn't like to be there. So it's not like being in its fall, which is opposite to exaltation, where literally you're going to be at a disadvantage. It's not quite that extreme, but it does show being uncomfortable, having to be very serious and out of your element. So if you're trying to manifest or do something positive or additive, I wouldn't recommend that you do that, for example, when the moon is in Capricorn for this kind of a specific date. If you have the chance to do it while the moon is in Sagittarius, before 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, convert for the rest of the world. I will say that if it's too early, so before around 4 a.m. Pacific or 7 a.m. Eastern, the moon will be in a tight square to Neptune, and that shows delusion, going overboard with dream states or inebriation even. So if you're doing something super early in the morning, I would be careful about going over the top. I do, however, love the Venus-Neptune trine going on, even though it's separating at this point, I believe, so it's not quite as intense. The Mars-Saturn square does show that things are being pushed very hard and not going very far. For example, pushing the gas and the brakes at the same time is a very on-point description of this, so I would caution against expecting this day to get that far in particular, just because the energy is very frustrated. There's an energy of pushing up against a wall, while the Venus-Neptune trying to show gratitude. I would caution against thinking that this day is going to be a fast day or some opportune day. However, if the number speaks to you, if you have plans to enjoy this day, I don't discourage you from doing anything. It's not a day where I see something bad or something out of the ordinary. However, the Mars-Uranus North Node conjunction still, I think we're just still going to hear things playing out from earlier August that do show that that week was such a pivotal week and has really changed the trajectory of foundations and whatever. It's not the focus of this video, but how I would see a use of this day is in the morning doing something with nature, with gratitude, something artistic. Moon and Sag, separating square from Neptune isn't that great, but it is much, much better than the moon in Capricorn, where it is in its antithesis, so I would avoid that if possible. But if you want to do something that night, or, you know, if you're enjoying that, then you could even try to make it after midnight. The moon will then be approaching a square to Jupiter, which is positive, but even though that would technically be on the 9th, I didn't really want to recommend that because it's a little little bit out of this, but if you do want to do something closer into midnight, the moon will be squaring Jupiter, so that is optimal. But it's in Capricorn, so it's not really that redeeming in my opinion, even though it's better than, you know, being Capricorn squaring Saturn or something like that. So to reiterate, I would try to do this before 1 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Convert to your time zone. I said that 3 times now. I don't think we need another one. There's not that much to say though, honestly, because it's just not that interesting of a day. Have the moon and Sag separating square from Neptune, cute-ish in the morning, enters Capricorn, hardworking, down to business energy in the afternoon, evening. You might find that you don't want to fuck off and do whatever, like like that. You might be like, I need to get things done. I know for me tomorrow already, I'm looking at the astrology and I'm like, that's going to be a work day because there's so much I need to actually get done, not catch up on, but just really get my focus in on. And it's been so windy, so busy here, and I haven't really, I don't know, I don't know if I'll come back unless there's a big reason to. So with that, I hope that you all are enjoying your time in early August, my birth month, where my August Virgo's at. Hope that this is warm enough for me going out in the wind in a little bit, and I will see you in the next one.